The widow of Alexei Navalny is tonight vowing to continue her husband's fight against Vladimir Putin following his suspicious death in prison.
Putin убил не просто человека, Алексея Навального.
Putin didn't only kill Alexei Navalny as a person. With him, he wanted to kill our hope, our freedom, our future.
Я буду продолжать дело Алексея.
I will continue Alexei Navalny's work, continue to fight for our country, and I call on you to stand alongside me. Fight and don't give up. I am not afraid. Don't you be afraid.
Ничего не бойтесь.
Russian authorities are holding the late opposition leader's body for 2 weeks for so-called chemical analysis. Yulia Navalnaya has accused them of hiding it until traces of a toxic nerve agent disappear. Alasdair Mccallum from Monash University joins me now. Alasdair, Yulia is not backing down. Would she now be the Kremlin's top target?
Ange, I think it's fair to say that anybody who has any association with Alexei Navalny has been a target. And we've just seen with Navalny's, let's call it what it is, an assassination on 16th of February, that this is a regime that really will stop at nothing to remove all forms of dissent.
In the past few days, we have seen people sent to prison for supporting Alexei. What would they do to her, do you think?
We've seen in the last few years, and especially since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, that there really aren't any limits anymore. And dragging Navalny off a plane in January 2021 to throw him in prison, and now clearly having a hand in his assassination in this remote prison colony shows that it's no longer trying to be a kind of moderate authoritarian regime. It's gone all the way.
Yulia has previously shied away from the spotlight. She insisted her role was a wife and a mother. What do we know about her?
Yeah, she has always deliberately made sure to keep herself away from the spotlight. We know that she's, yes, a Russian woman from a middle-class background who married Alexei when they were both in their early 20s. She's always said that her goal was simply to give her children, they have 2 children, as normal an upbringing as possible, considering the circumstances. But I think that started to change when Navalny was poisoned on a flight over Siberia in 2020, when she personally flew to Omsk in Siberia to demand to be able to see her husband, and arranged for his return to Germany. And I think we've seen with her statements over the last few days that she's very much putting herself in the spotlight now, which she hadn't done before.
Yes, because prior to being a stay-at-home mum, she was an economist. She's always said she's not a politician. But the speech she's given sounded very political. Do you think there's a chance that she herself would run against Putin?
The unfortunate thing is that all avenues of legal participation in Russian politics are closed. There will be a quote-unquote presidential election in a few months, but there is absolutely no chance that she would ever be permitted to participate. What she can do is rally dissent and rally opponents to Putin's regime outside Russia, and some estimates say that there are up to 1 million Russians who have gone into exile since the start of the invasion of Ukraine.
In her video message, Yulia says she knows exactly why Alexei was killed and promised to release the information soon. Do we have any idea what that might be?
One of the reasons that his videos, which he primarily released on YouTube, were so successful is that they exposed all these remarkable facts about the corruption present in Russia. And that video that Yulia recorded, sitting at a desk, looking straight at camera and promising to release something big, was very much done exactly in the style of her late husband.
OK, well, I guess we have to wait and see what she releases soon. Thank you so much for your expertise tonight, Alasdair.